Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like...
Hello everybody. Hi you guys, it's your girl Kimberly P. Welcome back to my channel KPsparks. And how's everybody doing? What's poppin'? What's crack-a-lackin'? What's really good in the hood? I don't know what rhymes with hood. A lot of things actually rhyme with hood, but I'm just a whack rapper. For all you people watching out there, I wanted to ask you all a question. How many times in a week do you find yourself saying, I don't have time? I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you. Okay, could you say it a bit louder? I don't think the people in the back heard you. Okay, 1,500. Okay, I think I got you now. If your answer was above 1, which I'm pretty sure that it was for majority of the people watching, don't worry, you and I are in the same boat. Right now in the season of life that I'm in, I have so many responsibilities, so many things going on. Just getting ready for life after grad can feel like I literally do not have time to do the things that I feel like the Lord has placed in my heart to do in this season. But I've come to a realization, and I'm learning even right now, that saying the phrase, I don't have time, when it comes to my relationships that I have with friends, in addition to me spending time or putting in time to the things that I'm passionate about right now in life, that phrase can be really, really, really dangerous. And you're probably wondering, Kim, how can the phrase, I don't have time, possibly be dangerous? You literally are saying that you have all these things to do. You have the right to say you don't have time. Don't worry, I'm gonna break down in this video what I've been learning and how I've come to a realization, and I'm still in the process of understanding why me saying I don't have time can be dangerous. So let's jump right into it. Let's get it popping. Let's go in and let's go and learn about why you shouldn't say this phrase. Okay, let's get. The thing that's really helped me in my life is to set my mind on the vision of where I want to be later on in life, so it can therefore influence the decisions that I make now. For example, I'm really passionate about encouraging people. I just love learning about people's passions and just encouraging them, you know, to have their sparkle. So trust me, I was not always like this. I was really pushed out of my comfort zone. Probably, I think it was during my junior year, and I pushed myself to lead a small group in which it's basically, now it's called Connect Group, but it was a small group for my church, and it started off as a co-ed small group with boys and girls, but I later on led just a female small group, and it pushed me out of my comfort zone because before I was the type of person to just be headstrong, all about my books. I'm not gonna make time. Even after me being saved, I didn't really want to make time to fellowship with people while I was in school. Please don't judge me, but I remember times where I'm hanging out with, if you saw my previous video on my channel, LT6, my group of sisters that I lived with during my junior year, and we would have get-togethers, and I would literally cut somebody off mid conversation, mid way of them talking, and say, yeah, you had 10 minutes, I gotta go back to my project, like, yeah, you need to wrap this up. Mind you, they'll be talking about something so deep, almost on the verge of crying. I'm just like, no, you need to wrap this up, you need to wrap this up, you need to wrap this up. But soccer really helped me to find out what I'm passionate about, and I love encouraging people. I love finding out what people are passionate about and pulling that and helping to pull that out of them. And yeah, that's why I love making videos. So I make time to make videos, although school is my number one priority right now because I need to graduate, and that's more important than YouTube, but I'm gonna make time for that. So me knowing that I like to encourage people, right? And I want to be in a path where, this is such a flimsy line, but I want to be in a path where I continue to encourage people, that I reach more people on YouTube, that I'm just reaching more people, whether it be on YouTube, through my church, anywhere that I can. Me knowing that I want to be on this path, I just want to clear things up right now. I'm going to make decisions so I can remain on this path. I'm given the opportunity to encourage someone, or a way to just walk out in what I'm passionate about, to stay on this same path. I will take that opportunity and make time for it. So I just want to clear things up. If I'm given an opportunity that is not on the path of where I see my life as a whole going, I'm not going to make time for that, because that path is completely off of where I'm trying to go. So me saying that, you have to make time for the things that are in accordance with your vision of where you want to be. So disregard my flimsy lines, but hopefully you understood what I was trying to say. If you're in school right now, but you know that you want to be a singer in the long run, what are you doing right now? What are the small steps that you're making right now? What are you putting aside time to right now in order to invest in that vision, invest in where you want to be in the long run? You have to make time for these things. Now let's switch things up a bit. What if you're not that person that says, I don't have time for that? You make time out to, go after your passions, and you do whatever you want to get there. You make time, you plan out your time to do this and to do that, but you don't make time for people that are important to you in your life. Oftentimes people say, oh my gosh, like, you mean so much to me, like Instagram posts, I love you, oh my goodness, you're such a great friend, oh my gosh, like I can't imagine a day without you, da, da, da. Real life, they say this stuff, but you don't even make time to spend with that person. How are you being intentional with that friendship? If you see yourself being that person's friend, or if you see a potential in that person for them to just be in your life forever, how are you investing time in that friendship, in that relationship right now? Ask yourself that question, because I had to ask myself that question a lot, actually. Practical ways you can do it. You can hit them up when you have a 5-minute break or something. Life just flies by. You never know. In a blink of an eye, a friendship is just fading away, and you don't even know it because you're not paying attention to it. You're not making time in your schedule to spend with that person. You're not hitting them up. That stuff is real, and that's how friendships just fade away. So you really have to make time for the people that you care about, to show them that you actually care about them. Like, let me see how intentional you are. One person that I appreciate would have to be my friend Pauline. I remember living with her. She always made time to come to my room and talk to me and ask me about my day. We didn't even have to go anywhere. She would just come and talk to me, lay in my bed, and be like, Kim, how are you? How's your day? I just like looking at you. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I just feel so loved. Like, small stuff like that. You have to just make time for whatever way you can. It doesn't have to be something spectacular. Make time for that person that you care about. Oh, and of course, how can I forget making time for your family? That's a huge and major thing as well. Especially when I used to live on campus. I used to make time to call my mom and call my grandmother, call my fam, hit them up. Now that I'm home, I go and sit in the living room and just watch TV with them and just chill out with them. Just making time for small things like that. Alright, so before I finish making this video, I wanted to read Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verses 1 through I'm going to read verses 1 through 11. Alright. So it says in Ecclesiastes 3, for everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven, a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to harvest, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to grieve and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to turn away, a time to search and a time to quit searching, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be quiet and a time to speak. Some of y'all need that. A time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. What do people really get for all their hard work? I have seen the burden God has placed on us all, yet God has made everything beautiful for its own time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, you guys, you're gonna make time for what you want to make time for. Setting your mind on the vision, setting your mind on where you want to be in life will help you and will guide you. Holy Spirit as well will guide you to make better decisions as to where you should invest your time in. But you need to, it's vital to invest your time in the things that are on the same path of where you want to be. Yeah, so don't let your time go away without you doing things that you're passionate about and spending time with the people that you love. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Snapchat, you guys. As you see, I'm a goofball. I'm a really goofy person. But I'm like, I think I'm a little bit OC on Snapchat. A little, just a tad bit. I have fun. But follow me. I'm going to put my Snapchat right here. So follow your girl. Follow me on social media, KPsparks on Twitter and Insta. So follow you, girl, and subscribe so you can always stay up to date with all my uploads. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye. I'm gonna see you. Bye. Don't waste your time. Okay, girl.